เ washing and I get the blend. It's a bit the sugar, the lemon. Clean the skin first. No season for mango and not for the sale in the mango. Not the modern. Want sugar? Because these are for making this no ice. And this peanut is from it. Enjoy your drink. No, not the girl. Woman, single. This one, the single one. Prepare your food like fish, prawn, steel grill. And over here is a water spring egg or morning glory. It's from Bali. It's a tomato chili. And this is with salad. Okay, the food is coming. It's a clam, king prawns with garlic butter, satay, steamed rice. We have vegetable, hotas, chili lemongrass. This is spicy, sweet soya, no spicy, tomato chili, medium spicy. This is best seller here.